Hey, this is Ben from the hit series Ben Teaches You How to Make Breakfast, here with a new, completely different episode called Ben Teaches You How to Make Lunch, featuring me, teaching you how to make lunch. So, egg scramble, that's what our go-to lunch is for today. So, let's get started. Make sure you have all your stuff prepped and ready to go. Should look like that. Okay, first things first, gotta turn on your burner. Put it on medium heat. If you don't know what medium heat is, it's the middle one. Okay? If you don't know what the middle one is, it's halfway between the edges. You need 1/4 of a red onion. You're gonna dice those down. I like to use a big knife because it makes me feel more threatening, and that's a good feeling, for a man to have. Chop those bad boys up nice and fine. Okay. Then you're also going to need half of a pepper. Now it says like 1/4 of a red and 1/4 of a green. That's cool. You can do that. If you're really, really diligent, you can do that, but I don't have any green ones, so I'm just gonna go half of a pepper and miss out on the, magical micronutrient profile contained within the prescribed egg scramble. Okay. Chop it up, get these nice and fine. You can critique my technique, I don't care. I like to have a death grip on my veggies. I need a sharper knife. I think I'm just squishing them instead of actually cutting them. Just kidding. I'm doing a great job. This also, you can make in advance. You can cook all of this down. It tastes just fine. It's not as good reheated, but it will taste totally fine reheated. So if you need this for lunch and you're at the office, you can make this early in the morning before you leave. Toss it in a Tupperware container and then microwave it. Shouldn't take but more like 30 or 45 seconds, something like that, and you'll be golden. Last one. By this time, I know that my pan is hot enough, so I can add in my veggies. Now, my tomatoes are not going to do anything for a little bit, so we'll roll those to the side. They were for demonstration purposes only. All right, spatula, avocado oil. Put just enough in there to cover your pan. Whoop! That's too much, but it doesn't matter. Swirl it around. Full pan coverage. And then scoop your finely chopped veggies in there and listen to them sing with excitement. So much more excitement than what I have right now. Sorry. I'd be terrible on the Food Network. I don't have enough energy, guys. We'd be talking about how fresh and beautiful the caramelization is going to be on these veggies, and just really exaggerating every word we say to make it seem like we care more. All right, get your onions to separate so that they get even. Okay, cool. Now, while we're waiting on this to do its job, we go to our eggs. See these eggs? You're gonna break them. It says 4 eggs, but I've done this before. And 4 eggs, just being honest, way too much for me. There's no way I'm gonna eat 4 freaking whole eggs. Now, if you're a full-size man, maybe you want 4 eggs. You go right ahead. If you try this and you hit 4 eggs and it's just too much and you just feel full, all right, next time just go 3, because next week it's gonna be 3. Spoiler alert, it's gonna be 3. So get these bad boys open. By the way, egg quality does matter. If you get your eggs at Kroger and they're, $1.19 for a dozen, you're probably getting really low quality eggs. They should be this nice, like rich, dark yellow, almost orangey color. And that tells you that they have the most nutrients available. Okay. Veggies, you're looking so good, guys. This is gonna taste phenomenal when we are finished. All right, take this gooey stuff and just pour it over there. All right. At this point, you kind of have to keep everything moving, right? So I like to just kind of let this get into all of the corners so it's evenly distributed. Let it bake or warm up, whatever, I don't know, cook. Let it cook for a little bit. And then go through and just kind of swirl things around. You want to keep it moving, otherwise you're going to end up with it being burned on the bottom. And nobody really likes burned food. Nobody really likes it. It's not like somebody shows up and they're like, hey, how do you want your burger cooked? Burned? Nobody does that. Okay, you get the idea. This is marvelous. Okay, we're gonna leave that alone for just a moment, and hopefully it doesn't burn, because we've got other things to do. So we come over, get a plate, get some spinach, freshly opened, get 1 handful, pretty big handful of spinach. I like to crunch it down so it doesn't just go everywhere. There we go. Set. Done with the spinach. Now, hustle back and reflip your eggs. They should be pretty close to done. If you don't know what done eggs are, it's when all the white greasy stuff, or like, if it looks sweaty, it's probably not done. So if it looks dry, like it's freshly toweled off, then it's probably done. I didn't mean to raise my voice at you, but I was moving away, so I wanted you to hear what the things I had to say. Okay, now what you have to be dying to know is, what do we do with these tomatoes? Okay, it says that you should use half a tomato, like a real tomato, but I like cherry tomatoes, so I'm just gonna switch them. You're gonna put them in a half. I'm just gonna half these. That's what they would call it on the Food Network. They would say, oh, we're just halving our tomatoes. Half, like making them in halves. You get it? It's pretty hard to figure out. Again, I need a much better knife. This is embarrassing. Jeez, I gotta like saw these things open. It's just a tomato, bro. Can't even break the skin of the tomato. Okay, there we go. There we go. Last one. Thank God. Okay, now we scoot these all over to the side. We take our fresh creation spatula and flop. Whoa, we have an egg scramble. Yum. Cool. There's that. There's that. We take a couple of these freshly halved tomatoes and put those on the top. Yum. Okay. But wait, there's more. You want to keep the heat on for your pan. Go over, get some turkey bacon, or in our case, real bacon. Bacon. And you're gonna warm these things up. So, nice warm pan. Push those down. Get some heat on there, just to warm those bad boys up. If you've already pre-made your bacon, you're smart. If you haven't already pre-made your bacon, you're making it right now in this moment, feel free to consume the glorious egg scramble as you wait for your bacon to cook. Also, you get to enjoy a full pair. Yum. Cool. That looks like lunch to me. This has been the inaugural episode of Ben Teaches You How to Make Lunch. And what did we do today? We made lunch.